बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मान्यवर, आपने मुझे बोलने का अवसर दिया।
The next speaker, Shri Gola Babu Rao. Shri Gola Babu Rao,
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Vice Chairman.
you have
Sahab.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Start.
At the outset, I thank our Honorable former Chief Minister, Sri Jagan Mohan Reddy ji, to give me to speak on this Department of Education. In fact, when I speak the Department of Education, every human being wants basic two needs. One is primary health. Second one is primary education. Okay, let us discuss the education part. The education part, when you see, for any human being, not only in India, in the entire world, the primary teacher to the child is the mother. Primary teacher, whatever they taught, will be having a lot of impact in the so many years to come. For example, Jijia Bai has given a wonderful subject to the Chhatrapati Shivaji. Because of that, his mother, he became that much powerful warrior in the Deccan field. In the same way, I want to impress upon the August House, the primary education really doesn't have universalization. Now, as per new educational policy, which aims at the universalization of education, 100% literacy, new innovations, holistic development of the entire student and the teachers in India. But somehow they may have achieved some good results, but there are so many changes that has to emerge in the new education policy, at least in the future. Coming to most important primary education, as far as my knowledge is concerned, unfortunately, the privatization of the primary education and the secondary education is much. Even not only in Andhra Pradesh, in entire India. How can you expect a poor man to send their children to the private schools, spending thousands and lakhs of rupees? Is it possible in India? What I want the Honorable, the Education Minister to think of this most important problem. What I want is really not only to send their children, they are selling the lands, they are selling the ornaments, they are borrowing thousands of rupees from their relatives and others. Ultimately, whether they come up in the life or not is God knows. But this is the pathetic situation going in our rural area more particularly, and even in urban areas also. What I want is the primary education strengthening is most important. If the government wants the government schools, my Jilla Parishad high schools and elementary schools should be strengthened. Otherwise, we cannot achieve this universalization of the education. Our BJP government wants the Vikasit Bharat by 2047. How can they achieve? This type of plight is going on in India. What I want to impress upon the August House is, let us take stringent steps to curb the privatization in secondary and primary levels. Now, you coming to the secondary level, I will tell you my own example. When I want to study the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th class, you know how to go for even at least 10 miles in Andhra Pradesh, in a state like Andhra Pradesh. Now how many people can go? There are no schools even till today. There are no even good teachers. No teacher and student ratio is being followed. What I want is, for that purpose only, our Honorable the Chief Minister, the former Chief Minister, took up a lot of wonderful and magnetic programs. Vidya Divina, Vidya Kanuka, Vidya Vasati. He has spent 73,000 crores for the secondary and primary education. You may not know, but now 45,000 elementary and the secondary schools were really developed, like the Nandana Vanas. Now in many states, our AP policy has borrowed and they must have implemented in other states also. What I want is the understanding of the education system. Now coming to the collegiate education. Collegiate education, unfortunately, the so-called the college managements have become only degree issuing authorities. Degree issuing authorities. No standards, no teachers, no even curriculum maintenance. These type of plight should be stopped. What I want, please, I want the Honorable, the Education Minister to note these points. I am telling from my own side and the entire rural India, so many lakhs and crores of poor people are suffering. Now what I want to impress upon this, even collegiate education should be strengthened. If college education is not strengthened, entire students will become unemployed. They may become a waste material to the society, to the families also. So many people are becoming vagabonds. They are unable to achieve anything in the life. They cannot do anything in the rural areas or the urban areas. That's why even for university education also, the university education, I want to really request the Honorable, the Education Minister, to give a direction to the UGC, University Grants Commission. What is doing? The University Grants Commission, what is doing so far? I want to question how they are developing the collegiate education and university education. Their role is not even seen anywhere. And I have seen in my Andhra Pradesh, even as an officer. For example, I tell you, sir, for my sake, I got only 3rd class in BCom. I did not get a seat in entire Andhra Pradesh. I went to Madhya Pradesh, Jabalpur. I think somebody may be from Jabalpur. I studied my post-graduation in Jabalpur, in Madhya Pradesh. After that, because of my strenuous, my efforts, my father's effort, my mother's effort, we could at least achieve the Group 1 services. Of course, I became just an officer for 25 years. What I want is, this is the education system is a basic need to strengthen the entire our Indian society. Even not only the society, mankind as a whole. Even from one side, I cannot blame completely the technical education side. There are so many improvements. IITs are there, NITs are there, IIMs are there. Their standards are very good. But whereas I am very, very concerned about social sciences. Social sciences are completely neglected in not only in Andhra Pradesh, in entire India, I can say. What my wish is to a man who studied economics should become just economist. History, the man who studied history should become historian. A man who studied commerce should become a CA. Just that type of serious education should be imparted in especially collegiate education and PG level. PG level, they are all our teachers. Lecturers are there, readers are there, professors are there. Their salaries are more than 3-4 lakhs. But they are teaching only 2-3 hours in a week. That is the great contribution they are doing. In my Andhra, I don't know about other states, but in my state. That's why our Honorable former Chief Minister has taken a very stringent steps to develop the medical education, engineering education, and IIM. So many. He has given a topmost priority item for the education sector. That's why, sir, one more minute. I will end. I want the Honorable Education Minister and Honorable Prime Minister to now 1,28,000 crores of rupees are allotted to education. What I want is equal results should be brought, that equity should be brought among all castes, all religions, all areas. That's why, so that they can achieve the Vikasit Bharat by 2047. The opportunity given to me is very valuable, and thank you so much.
The next speaker, Sri Niranjan